Hey everyone, I'm Andre with Cybergeeks, where we empower internet users around the world to protect your privacy, safety, and access to free and fair information by using a VPN. If you're a person who's primarily using an Android device, you're also a person whose personal data is unfortunately at the highest risk. To prevent annoying and potentially even dangerous security issues, you should definitely be using a virtual private network, better known as a VPN. So in today's video, we're going to review 3 of the best VPN apps for Android devices, as well as give you which one is our top recommendation overall. Google Play Store is full of VPN apps, but lots of them actually do more harm than good. Luckily, pretty much all of the quality VPN companies have also put a lot of effort into developing their VPN apps for Android. So whichever one you pick would be great for both your desktop and your mobile app. Obviously, for a VPN to be useful on your Android device, its mobile app needs to run smoothly, have a convenient interface, and give you what you need specifically. While many of us just want a smooth, high-performance experience, a lot of Android users specifically love the ability to tinker with their apps and customize all the settings, even if they have to trade off for a slightly more crowded interface or sometimes clunkier experience. So, depending on what you're looking for, you may be drawn to one or the other on our list today. Let's kick it off with NordVPN. Surprise, we're starting with our top overall pick. I always like to cut straight to the chase, but keep watching to see if it has what you need or if one of the other two might be a better fit. Where to begin? Nord has pretty much been established in the marketplace as the VPN with the best performance and the best value out there. If you're curious, we also did a more in-depth review of Nord that you can watch here. But it's just awesome across the board, and they did a great job with the Android app. It has a friendly user interface and runs light on the phone's resources. It's obvious that they've put a lot of time into developing the app, as it runs smoothly and, unlike other VPN apps, almost never crashes. It has a really convenient quick connect feature that allows you to connect to the best server available with a single tap, which is very useful if you're in a rush or can't bother wasting time scrolling through thousands of servers looking for the exact right one. Speaking of lots of servers, Nord has over 5,160 countries all around the world, pretty much guaranteeing that you'll find a server in any location you could ever need. For some context, Nord ranks about 3rd in terms of the number of servers available from premium VPN services. So enough to give most people more than what you'd ever need without being overkill. Nord has also developed their own VPN protocol called NordLynx. After over 200,000 tests, it's clear that it outcompetes other popular protocols, so if you want a top quality protocol, NordLynx is amazing. This VPN also comes with all the features you'd want, like VPN chaining or double VPN, which encrypts your data twice, an automatic kill switch that protects you even if you accidentally lose a connection to a VPN server, and split tunneling, which lets you choose to use your VPN on certain apps and not others. So you could use it to protect your messaging and banking apps, but not use it on your Google Maps app, so it doesn't accidentally think you're in Norway when you're just trying to get directions to your favorite donut spot. Split tunneling is really common to find in most desktop VPNs, but it's rarely included in Android apps, and as you can imagine, it can be super useful to have it on a mobile device. I will just mention that Nord split tunneling is currently only available to Windows and Android users, so fortunately, as an Android user, you're all set. Nord also has a CyberSec feature which blocks ads and protects you from malware. As for simultaneous connections, Nord lets you connect up to 6 devices at once, which is definitely more than I and most users need. But if you're someone who has a large household with lots of devices all being used at the same time, keep watching for our other recommendations that offer more simultaneous device connections. Overall, Nord is known as the best VPN out there, having been critically acclaimed by many tech blogs including CNET, and despite all the clout, they didn't get greedy with their pricing. It's definitely the best value to price option out there. So if you're looking for a VPN that offers incredible mobile performance, speed, and top-notch features at a great price, Nord is the way to go. But they don't offer absolutely everything to everyone, so keep watching for some other great options. Next up, Private Internet Access, PIA. This one is kind of our wild card of the lineup. Here's the gist of it. If you're someone who likes to have a lot of customizations, you are an Android user after all, and wants to have maximum control over the protocol, you may want this. But I wouldn't recommend it for most people since it can be kind of overwhelming. We find it to be a bit gnarly to navigate, and for most purposes, these kinds of customizations just aren't necessary for most people. But if you are interested in customizing a bunch of stuff on your VPN, PIA is great because you can tailor its options to your personal taste. And they have another huge advantage for some people, which we'll get to in a minute. Some of the customization options can be pretty handy to lighter users like myself. For example, you can select which networks you don't trust, like the library on your campus, and the app will automatically turn on a VPN when you connect to that network. There's also nice little notifications options, so you can choose whether you want your smartphone to vibrate once or send a notification after you connect to a VPN server. Features-wise, PIA also has an automatic kill switch and split tunneling, but no VPN chaining, so you don't get that double encryption that you get with Nord. Protocol-wise, you can pick whether you want to use OpenVPN or WireGuard protocol when connecting to a VPN server, so that's pretty cool. And PIA also allows a feature called port forwarding, which lets you access another device remotely. I personally don't use port forwarding anyway, since it can be, by nature, a more vulnerable connection, and again, if you're not an advanced user, you probably don't need it. But if you do, PIA gives you that option. A major highlight of PIA is the astronomical number of servers that it has. A whopping 35,000 servers in over 75 countries spread all over the world, making it the most extensive server list out there by like 5 times. If you want access to more servers than you could ever dream of needing, or if you want access to VPNs in lots of little obscure places, PIA is definitely your friend here. As for simultaneous connections, PIA lets you connect up to 10 devices at the same time, which, like I said earlier, can be useful if you live in a household with lots of devices, or you like to host gaming parties with a handful of friends where everyone brings their device over. If you need even more than 10, keep watching for our other recommendations. So far so good, but now we've come to an important piece of information that may steer you in another direction. PIA is located in the United States, which is a part of the Five Eyes Alliance, an organization that peeks at users' data for security measures. So with PIA, your data will never be 100% private, meaning the government can look at it if they want to. The US also recently made it illegal to bypass geo restrictions, so if that's something that you specifically wanted to do with your VPN, PIA is not going to give you that option. As for price, PIA is one of the cheapest options out there, whether you choose a monthly plan or a longer term plan. So if that extra couple bucks a month is important to you, you're in great shape here. And lastly, Surfshark. Surfshark is one of the youngest names on this list. It was created in 2018, but since then has already established itself as one of the leaders in the VPN industry. The main advantage of Surfshark is that, unlike nearly all other VPN providers, they offer unlimited simultaneous connections. It means that with a single account, you can use a VPN with however many devices you want at the same time. It's incredibly useful if you live in a household with a bunch of devices or like to host huge gaming parties, like dozens of people gaming parties. This is one of the only VPNs out there that give you unlimited devices all under one account. Another great thing about Surfshark is its exceptionally user-friendly design. Even if you've never used a VPN before, you'll be able to use Surfshark just fine. The app is also extremely light on resources and will run smoothly even on older devices. Diving a little deeper, you can choose from a variety of protocols including IKE version 2, OpenVPN, WireGuard, and ShadowSox. If you're a beginner VPN user, you might not care about different VPN protocols, but advanced users might know which one can serve your specific needs best. Surfshark has that auto connect feature that remembers which networks you want to use it on, and an automatic kill switch, and what they call a whitelister, which is essentially split tunneling. Now let's talk about some of the drawbacks of Surfshark. The most noticeable being that it only has about 3,000 servers in 65 countries. Now this is actually still enough for a casual user, but it might be too limited for someone who needs to use a VPN for very specific purposes or in very specific areas. Surfshark also doesn't offer that port forwarding feature, which some of you may need, but most of us don't. Pricing wise, it's one of the most expensive VPNs if you choose the monthly plan, but actually becomes one of the most affordable plans if you go with the 2-year subscription. So if you're serious about using a VPN for a while, Surfshark is one of the cheapest options out there. In conclusion, like I mentioned, Nord is our top pick overall. The performance, smooth user experience, speed, and premium features are pretty much impossible to beat. But if you're looking for serious customizations and a massive amount of servers, go with PIA. And if you want a more beginner level option with a limited device connections, go for Surfshark. If you're interested in giving Nord a try, we're always looking out for the best deals for you guys, so we were able to get you an additional discount, and that's linked in the description box below. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. We'd love to help out in any way we can. And I'd be curious to hear what VPN you use and how you're liking it. So jump down there and let me know. If you like this video and learned something new, please like it and consider subscribing to our channel. We love bringing you helpful, easy to understand information on all things cybersecurity, and would love it if you join our YouTube family. I'm Andre, and until next time, stay safe, stay informed, and stay awesome. See you soon.